so today I'm going to be talking about my moving experience. So obviously you can tell that this is a different space. This room is not white. It has borders here. It has a couch, and you can't see the whole room, but it's a lot bigger. So let me update you on a couple things. So my family moved out of our house, we sold it, and we moved into our grandmom's house while we're finding another house to stay. So this is not going to be a permanent position here. This is just temporary. But for temporary, I'm just making it feel like home. So I brought this beautiful thing. It's like this thing. It's so great. I bought it at Target, really cheap. Got these cubbies here too. Best thing ever. So yeah, we moved and now we're in a different space, and we moved at a time where I was kind of getting into the groove of my minimalism and decluttering every once in a while and like really making my space my own. And I made it my own, and then all of a sudden I just had to leave my own space. So it was definitely a transition moving to a newer space, and now I have to share a room with my sister. But it's okay. We made adjustments, so it's perfectly fine. Now, while moving, I wanted to make a video on how I was organizing my things, setting them up for the move, and maybe to make a video to help you guys. Maybe you guys are moving and you still want to keep your space minimalized. But moving is very stressful, and I did not make a video. But here I am now making a video for you guys to help you if you guys are moving, or if you just want to learn how to minimalize if you ever move. So first thing I did, I had my closet, as you know, if you watched my clearing the wardrobe video, I had some things that needed to be given away, so I gave those away. And the other ones with the reverse hanger trick, you know, I put them, what I did, I put plastic bags, like trash bags, on the bottom and on the top, and I like duct taped both of them together closed so that I don't even have to look at those clothes. I have no idea what's in that bag, and at the end of 6 months, I guess, or whenever I decide to look at it again, if I don't need anything from that bag, it's all going to a good cause, to Goodwill, somewhere. It's going. Like, I don't need it. So that's what I did with those. And then the other ones, just to transport them over, I just put them, the bottom, in a trash bag, and I put them in this closet. Now what I did, since I am sharing a room with my sister, and we have one tiny closet and 2 girls, we needed space. So what I did, I took out my summer clothes because it is currently January and it's very cold outside. I put my summer clothes and I put them in like a storage bin, and we have attics in our room, so I just kind of pushed it in there for the summertime. So that's what I did with them, and truthfully, if I go through the summer clothes and I'm like, I forgot about this thing, like, I'm just gonna give those away too, because you can always get new clothes. And now I'm finding that I like the pieces that just go all together, which is kind of what minimalism in your closet is about. Just having the pieces that can go with everything, not just like having this top that only goes with these one pair of shorts. Like, it's, this top can go with like 5 different pairs of shorts or pants or whatever. It's great. So that's what I did with the clothes portion. That's kind of the biggest portion that I had. I really don't have many material things. Like, I have my squirrel because I love squirrels, and I have like a few of these little knickknacks, I guess you could call them. But really, all I have is these 3 cubbies is all I have, and there's one underneath here. That's really all my material items that I have. But knowing me, even though I have not a lot of things, I still went through them and I still decluttered. Actually, just right before the new year, I totally went through everything again, and I did a major declutter too. I got rid of so much, and I thought I had already gotten through so much, like the past 5 times that I decluttered. It is so great to just get rid of your things and just have what you absolutely need. It is so amazing. So basically what I did with all the stuff is I looked at each piece. I said, does this spark any joy? Am I just keeping it for like random reasons, or can I just get rid of it? And then once I was through with that, I kept things in my cubbies and I just transported them over to my grandma's house. But with the other things, I put them in a big box and I brought it over here, and then once they got here, then I reevaluated them, because moving takes a while, especially if you're moving a whole house into another house that's already being lived in. So it does mean you have to optimize your space a little bit. So it was a while until I could get to my boxes again and to look inside of them and actually be like, okay, what can I keep in here? Do I have the room for it? Do I really need it? And there was a whole nother decluttering thing there too. And I don't think it's going to turn out perfect every time. Like, you're still going to get rid of things as time goes on. I think every single day for me, I think of one more thing to declutter. So minimalism isn't just a process, it's really like a lifestyle. One of the biggest things in minimalism is having an item and having a specific place for it. That's like one of the most important things, like, so that you know that everything has its place and nothing gets misplaced, you don't lose anything, and you know where everything is at all times. Like, this squirrel always stays in this place. I think that was a really good thing about moving into a new place and having new places for my things to go and for me to organize them a little bit differently. And the best thing about moving into a new place is that everything is getting out of its original place, and that you can analyze the item without having to be like, oh, like I'll just leave it there on that shelf. You know, I never look at the shelf, but it'll just be there forever. That's another thing that minimalism teaches. So I know I keep going back to my closet, but that's the biggest thing I've decluttered. So if you're decluttering your closet, you take everything out of your closet so that it's not in its original place. You can't just go past that one t-shirt that you haven't worn in 5 years and just be like, I'll wear it someday, you know. So I think that moving has taught me so many great things with minimalism and just in life in general, because I lived in my house my whole life. Like, I'd never lived anywhere else. So it was a good experience coming to move here, and I can't wait to move out and have a new experience in a new place and organize it and make it look great, and then paint my walls white again, because I really miss my white walls. So I hope I wasn't just rambling on, and I hope some of this information helps you guys if you're moving, or if you're planning to move, or if you just want new ways to declutter. I hope these helped you, and I will see you next time.